So we're back here at the Key Centre in Sydney Olympic Park. Finals day of the Crown Group Australia Open. And next match coming up is the final of the men's doubles. The top seeds and former champions here from 2017. Takeshi Kamura and Keiko Sonoda, they are up against the unseeded pair, Ko Sung-hyun and Shin Bik-chol. Here's the HSBC race to Guangzhou standings. 8 best pairs qualify for the year-end finale in Guangzhou in December. As you can see, Kamura and Sonoda are second on that list, and they are definitely going to go up to number 1, no matter whether they win or lose this final. Here is a look at the men's doubles draw. Very exciting semi-finals yesterday, where Ko Sung-hyun and Shin Bik-chol got the better of the reigning world champions Li and Liu from China, and Kamura and Sonoda. They were in dire straits in the second game against Choi and Su, but managed to come back and book their spot in today's final. So just getting the court officials on court. And here is Takeshi Kamura with the black stockings he always wears when playing. Keiko Sonoda after him, and here's the former world champions from 2014, Ko Sung-hyun and Shin Bik-chol. They played really well yesterday, and it's good to see them back at this level here after they were away from international badminton for a period of almost 2 years. Here's the head-to-heads. It's 4-all, and after the comeback from Ko and Shin, they only played once, and that was in German Open in beginning of March this year, and the Japanese pair won in 3 games.
Black, you choose. Red. Black. Who's going to serve? Shin's going to serve. Who's going to receive? Takeshi going to receive, and this side.
So Koreans won the coin toss and elected to serve, and in reply to that, Kamura and Sonoda chose to stay on the far side of the court for the first game. Here's the profile for Takeshi Kamura, 29 years of age, same as his partner Keiko Sonoda from Saga on Kyushu Island. Keiko Sonoda is from Kumamoto. Same time as Fukushima and Hiroto, just won the women's doubles final. Playing for Tonami Group, who has had the former Olympic and world champion Tony Gunnerman attached as a coach. And you can see that apart from the quarterfinal, all the matches that Kamura and Sonoda played have gone the full distance. Yesterday they were down 9-13 in the second game against Choi and Seo before coming back. Here is Ko Sung-hyun, former number 1 in the world with his then partner Lee Yong-dae, but eventually switched to Shin Bik-chol as his new partner, and very successful as they won the World Championship in 2014. Both players accomplished mixed doubles players as well. Shin won the Asian Games back in 2010, and Ko Sung-hyun has won this tournament in mixed doubles. They've had an impressive road to the final. Started out beating the Asian champions Endo and Watanabe, then the defending champions here in Sydney, Angriavan and Hardianto, then the All England champions in the quarterfinal, and the reigning world champions in the semi-finals. So welcome back to the top of men's doubles badminton, Ko Sung-hyun and Shin Bik-chol. Here's Kelly Hua, the umpire from Australia, and Dejan Šurec from Slovakia. KAMURA and SONODA playing their fourth final of the year. Won the Singapore Open, lost the final in Malaysia Super 750, and the final in German Open. KOR and SHIN playing the second final. They won the Osaka International,
ladies and gentlemen,
lower
on my right,
tier tournament.
Shin Bak-chol, Ko-sun Hung, Korea.
They played 4 World Tours previously this year, and only once they've managed to get past the first round. That was in German Open, where they then lost in the second round to KAMURA and SONODA. But I don't think we should put too much into that, given the performance of the Koreans earlier on in this tournament.
Play. One love. Service over. 1-all.
Compared to the matches they played yesterday, we showed both men's doubles semi-finals yesterday. It was fantastic matches, but I expect a different match today, or a different matchup, because when Ko Sung-yoon and Shin Bak-chol played Lee and Liu, it was of course the two tall, powerful Chinese battling for the attack, and it's a different complexion here. That's called good. Koreans look a little puzzled, but they're not challenging. So it's a different opponent. Naturally it is, but it's also a different playing style they're playing today. It's a Japanese pair who's moving really, really fast with a solid defense, and I think that's going to be one of the key factors, whether the Koreans can penetrate the Japanese defense. That's going to be one of the deciding factors for this match. Clever play by KOR, just making sure that keeps the shuttle below the tape.
3-2.
So KAMURA plays from below the tape and has to play upwards, or a slow-paced shot to the front court. Good deception. All right. I think he was on his way forward. Keiko Tsunoda here could not adjust his footwork.
4-2.
Yeah.
Service over. 3-4.
bit of drift alongside the court, coming from the side where KAMURA and SONODA is playing towards KOR and SHIN.
Service over. 5-3.
Excellent attack by Keigo SONODA.
Service over. 4-5.
Gets Ko Sung-hyun out of position with the drop shot before he attacks him. Clever play.
Service over.
Looked a bit risky, that smash there.
4.
I'm not sure he should have played it. Takeshi KAMURA, I think it could have gone wide.
Service
error
over.
from Ko Sung-hyun.
5-6.
Always been a little bit loose in his low serve. Men's doubles, Ko Sung-hyun, especially when things got close at the big occasions. Boy, fantastic save by Shin Baek-chol. That is amazing.
Service over. 7-5.
It's almost on the floor before he sort of digs it up again. I saw a fantastic save in the women's doubles by Fukushima. This was almost equally good. Good start for Ko and Shin. They actually played each other, these two pairs, back in 2014 at this venue here. And back then, Ko Sung-hyun and Shin Baek-chol won the match in straight games. It's gone wide.
10-5.
That was high enough, so that KAMURA, he could easily kill it. Ends a run of 4 straight points for the Koreans.
Use your foot. Use your foot. 6-10. Play.
Middle of the net there from Keigo SONODA, and it's Ko and Shin who takes a 5-point lead here in the first game. 11-6.
seconds, 20 seconds. Thank you, coach. Thank you, coach. Coach, take your chair. Coach. Come here. Your coach needs to leave straight away.
KOR just tells Keiko SONODA that the Japanese coach needs to leave earlier in the interval. Oh, he shouldn't have played that one. KAMURA, I thought that was going way short. Interesting that
Service fault called. Too high.
service fault on Ko Sung-hyun. That's not going to help him coming forward here.
7-12.
Interesting that the Korean offering advice to Ko and Shin was none other than men's singles player Lee Hyun-il, who's also playing independently out of the Korean Badminton Association. Well played. Good technical skills by Shin Baek-chol to sort of brush that off the top of the tape. Very difficult to judge whether it's going over or not, so you're always a little bit nervous playing it, but he did well. Good crosses from Takeshi KAMURA here in front of Ko Sung-hyun.
13.
And just to follow up on Lee Hyun-il, he didn't make it through the qualification in this tournament here. Lost the first round of the qualification to Chico Wadoyo from Indonesia. Great cross smash from Ko Sung-hyun.
Service over. 14-9.
Very difficult to judge from his body position whether it's going to be a straight or a cross smash. I often feel that the cross smashes are the more difficult ones to defend in men's doubles. Also the more risky shot. Twist that long. KAMURA.
15-9.
Hey, that's a good save. Shin's backhand shot wasn't the best.
16-9.
So Ko Sung-hyun came under a lot of pressure, but was able somehow to defend over his left shoulder. Oi! Fantastic play by Ko Sung-hyun. He was anticipating that KAMURA would challenge at the net and was ready. Look at this. It takes some courage to play back at the
17-9.
quick Japanese player. It's gone long as well. And this reminds me of yesterday, where they also sort of knocked out the world champions Lee and Liu in the first game. Rushed off to take the first game, did Ko and Shin. That's amazing play by Ko and Shin. How good was that? How much touch was there in that shot from Shin Baek-chol?
Service over. 10-19.
To try and find some kind of solution. KAMURA and SONODA, they've not been in this first game at all here. Got to come up with a plan in the second. Call long.
11-19.
Oh, that's amazing. Ko Sung-hyun, he's playing so well at the net. And the Koreans, they're challenging from all positions, no matter how low they are below the tape. This was above the tape, but excellent done, and 9 game points for Ko and Shin. First game won by the unseeded Koreans.
First game won by Ko Sun-hung, Shin Baek-chol, 21-11.
As our umpire Kelly Hwa confirms after 15 minutes of play, 21-11. So it's the second appearance in a World Tour final for Shin Baek-chol with the service here, and Ko Sung-hyun lost the final of Macau Super 300 in 2018. To win the first HSBC BWF World Tour tournament, but let's see what KAMURA and SONODA have come up with in the interval. It's called in.
Service over. 1-all.
Could be difficult for the top seeds, as it was on the far side of the court that Ko and Shin really struck first yesterday against Lee, and Liu gets a little bit help in their attack, which is already really good. So I guess the Japanese pair, they've got to get their defense going, get correct length on the defense.
Service over.
Another service error from Ko Sung-hyun.
2-all.
Excellent. They've got great touch, the two Koreans.
Service over. 3-2.
Excellent flat game skills. I think there's a little deception on a lot of their shots, even though they have to lift it. Dominating as well from the beginning of the second game. The Koreans, they've not been able to make things happen in the defense. KAMURA and SONODA. Gonna have a tough time killing the attack with they don't play better defense. They're gonna have a tough time maybe even getting to the attack, but also if the Koreans can lift and be in good position, their defense is working perfectly well. He put that one long, KAMURA.
Service over. 3-6.
Couple of mistakes here from SHIN.
4-6. SHIN.
Just gets into a better and better position. Ko Sung-hyun.
Service over. 7-4.
Smashes from the middle of the court there.
Service
They need that little bit of luck, KAMURA and SONODA. But they were also behind yesterday in the semi-final against Ko and SHIN's fellow countrymen, Choi and Soo, and managed to get back from a 9-13 deficit in the second game, having lost the first. So it would be foolish to write off the top seeds.
Service over. 6-8.
Despite all the service errors that we've seen here in this final from especially Ko Sung-hyun, but here also SHIN, I feel that they've improved in the services. Two Koreans.
7-8.
SHIN is taking up the tumble serve. And, whenever Ko gets into play, it's with much better quality in his lower services.
Service over. 9-7.
Excellent follow-up. both players here. They've got so good game reading skills.
Change.
Woo!
10-7.
So a good service from Ko Sung-hyun, and a 4-point lead going into the mid-game interval here in the second game. 11-7.
Line coach. Line coach. 20 seconds, 20 seconds. Thank you, coach. Return to your seat. Thank you, coach.
Kita Masuda with the blue tracksuit top, offering some advice to KAMURA and SONODA.
11-7.
7-11 down, and it's not really critical yet, but they got to score here from the beginning of the second part of the second game.
12-7.
Otherwise, the Koreans will run away from them.
Service over. 8-12. Go.
Fantastic service return. Pushes it just behind, just past
over. 13.
KAMURA. No chance of intercepting, and even if SONODA gets to that, he's playing it from a very low position. This is, in my opinion, what they couldn't afford. KAMURA and SONODA lost 3 out of 4 points after the interval. Now 6-point deficit, and now it's beginning to become critical. Good service return here, though.
Service over. 9-14.
Excellent attack by KAMURA and SONODA. They've got to get on the attack.
10-14.
Behind the back shot from SHIN. Fantastic defense. Oh, it's amazing. Shin Baek-chol keeps that inside the line. Look at the reactions there.
Service over. 15-10.
Amazing badminton. are they playing at the moment? Shin Baek-chol and Ko Sung-hyun. Absolutely dominant so far in this final. Little deception again. Steals time from Keigo Sonoda. And powerful smash from Ko Sung-hyun.
16.
And the cross smash
10.
does the damage. You can do that when you have a partner who can cover almost all of the court. Both players, accomplished mixed doubles players.
Okay. Service over.
There's still some work to be done with the services, especially with Ko Sung-hyun, but also Shin. I think if they were steady servers, how dominant they would have been in this match here. That's well played by KAMURA. Displays his front court player skills.
12.
One step
16.
forward and then extremely fast racket reactions.
12, 16.
Could this be the beginning of a big comeback here for KAMURA and SONODA? Oh, locking the court.
Service over. 17, 12. Also punished by KAMURA. 13, 18.
Clinical.
Service over. 19, 14.
High quality shot from KAMURA and immediately punished by Ko Sung-hyun. A bit too steep from Ko, that one.
Service over. 15, 19.
Excellent play. They're hanging in there, KAMURA and SONODA. And they cannot afford to relax too early, Ko and Shin. Because these two men here, they're not gonna give in. And they become a little tense.
17, 19.
They won the World Championships in 2014. They should be used to situations like this. 2 lucky net courts in a row. Ko Sung-hyun insists and secures 3 match points, 3 championship points for him and Shin Baek-chol.
Thank you. Line judge. Thank you. Service over. 20. Match point. 17.
Ko Sung-hyun and Shin Baek-chol have done it. They've won their first HSBC BWF World Tour tournament. They've taken the title here in Australia. Thanks to coach Lee Hyun-il, much underrated men's doubles coach, I think. And how happy must they be, these 2 players, in just 35 minutes. They've defeated the top seeds and former champions, Takeshi KAMURA and Keigo SONODA. The winner t-shirts goes to lucky spectators. And what a tournament they've played, and how happy must they feel getting back to winning ways after being away from badminton for almost 2 years. You always wonder a little bit when you're away whether you can come back, whether you can make it back to the top. Well, welcome back to Ko Sung-hyun and Shin Baek-chol. We've been missing you. Here is some of the highlights for the final. What a fantastic men's doubles final that was, and let's get down to the prize presentation courtside.
The medals for the runners-up will be presented by Michael Ferryman from Yonex. Please welcome our runners-up, Takeshi KAMURA and Keigo SONODA from Japan. The medals for the winners will be presented by Nigel Skelts, Chair of BWF Communications and Media Committee. Ladies and gentlemen, the Crown Group Australian Badminton Open winners and 2019 men's doubles champions, Ko Jung-hyun, Shin Bak-chol from Korea.
So with the pictures of the winners of men's doubles, we return after a small highlight session here with the final in women's singles. It's Nozomi Okuhara up against Chen Yufei. And through another lucky net court, Ko Sung-hyun and Shin Bak-chol have done it.